afternoon, YouTube, and TikTok. I am a former 300-pound man. I used to be over 306 pounds. I'm on a weight loss journey. I've lost over 120 pounds, all natural diet and exercise, at home workouts, no gym membership. I've been on the weight loss journey and fitness journey for the last 3 years. Check out the Weightloss Progress playlist on the YouTube channel at Officer Burpee. I am a former correctional officer as well, so appreciate the love and support. What is up, Tina, on TikTok? Make sure you start tapping that screen if you guys are watching. It helps out the algorithm. Share the live stream on your page. Thank you so much, Tina. Already dropping gifts on TikTok. Appreciate it. Yeah, pull-ups, push-ups, squats, guys. Pull-ups, push-ups, and squats. This is the endurance test of the week. Thursday afternoons, 5:30. I started a little late today, but 5:30 p.m. usually start time with the endurance test. 5 pull-ups, 5 squats, 5 push-ups to see where I am at for the week. Normally Thursday mornings, I do 105 pump burpees as well. I did not do that this morning. So I'm not excited to see where this endurance test is going to take me today. But I did not work out this morning to push myself a little bit harder on the endurance test today. So 5 pull-ups, 5 squats, 5 push-ups. I used to be over 300 pounds. Check out the Weight Loss Progress playlist on the YouTube channel at Officer Burpee. Go follow me on TikTok at Officer Burpee. Thank you so much, Tina, on TikTok with the lightning bolt and the goat and the oldies and all the gifts on TikTok. Glad to see you on the platform. We appreciate your love and support, Tina. And always, guys, God bless you guys in the mighty name of Jesus. If there's any prayer requests, please drop a comment down below. We will pray for you guys in the live stream. If you guys are new to the live stream, if you're new to my channel, if you're new to what we do here, my channel is all about motivating and inspiring others to reach their goals, both mentally and physically, in the mighty name of Jesus. So God bless you guys. If you are watching and you are not doing anything, get some push-ups and squats in with me. If you have a pull-up bar, get some pull-ups in with me. If you're working out with me today, drop a comment down below and let me know what you guys are getting done today. If you're working out separate, let me know what you got done. If you're getting some rounds in with me, let me know how many rounds you guys are getting done with me. This is with no pump right now, so I'm excited to see where it's going to be at for the pump today. Let's go, Tina, on TikTok. Thank you so much for all the gifts. I appreciate it. I'm going to try to share the live stream. Let's go, Bibiana Lopez. What are you talking about, man? I am talking about pull-ups, push-ups, and squats today. I used to be over 300 pounds. Check out the Weight Loss Progress playlist on YouTube. I'm going to share the live stream, and I'm going to share the live stream on TikTok as well. All right, Tina, I'm so sorry to hear that you've been sick. We're going to pray for healing for you. Edward, live. Sorry, guys. We just shared the live on YouTube, and we shared the live on TikTok. What is up, Eduardo and Tina? We got Tina on TikTok. We got Eduardo on YouTube. I'm getting some chalk on my hands, and we're going to start running some rounds. Shout out to Pulsing Iron on YouTube. Shout out to Men of Action on YouTube at dbird0311. Their handles are in the description. They motivate and inspire me to run this routine. Had I not seen those two guys actually complete hundreds of pull-ups, I wouldn't believe I could do it myself. Now we do hundreds of pull-ups on my channel. So thank you guys for your love and support. Share the live stream. Comment down below. Start tapping those hundreds and start spamming the chat with the bicep emojis, guys. If you guys are watching, start dropping bicep emojis just like Eduardo did. All right. 5 pull-ups, 5 squats, 5 push-ups. Get some rounds in with me, guys. Round number 1. Round number 1. Woo! All right. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. We're going to do back-facing pull-ups, guys, so you guys see the back. Let's go. 2, 3, 4, 5 pull-ups, 5 push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5 squats, guys. Get some squats in with me. 1. You know what? Where are my slides at? I'm going to lift my heels up. I'm gonna go back to the way we used to do squats today. My legs are really sore from the other day. We did squats with 40-pound weighted vests. I did 200 weighted squats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 squats, 5 pull-ups, 5 push-ups, 1 round down. Let's get to round number 2. Double tap that screen, guys. Thank you for your love and support. 5 pull-ups, 5 squats, 5 push-ups. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go. We're going to straighten the squats, then we'll do the push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 squats, 5 pull-ups, 5 push-ups. Round 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 down. Let's get to now round number 3. Oh, I need some water. I need my water. Oh, I got it. So sorry. So sorry. I needed some water. All right, let's get back to this money, guys. Let's go. 5 pull-ups, 5 squats, 5 push-ups. Double tap that screen. Round 3. Woo, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 squats, 5 pull-ups, 5 push-ups. Round 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's go. 3 rounds down. Let's get to round number 4. Let's go. Cheyenne Jordan said, "Shut up. Oh, never mind. So I'm sorry." All right. 5 pull-ups, 5 squats, 5 push-ups. I used to be over 300 pounds. Let's work. Woo. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 squats, 5 pull-ups, 5 push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Easy, guys. 4 rounds down. Let's get to round number 5. Get some rounds in with me, guys. Drop a comment down below if you guys are working out with me. Let's go, Brad. Brad the Baker. Hey, OB, brother. Blessings, peace, and God's strength be upon you and fill you and always. Let's go. Let's get some bicep emojis in the chat for Tina Guggenheimer on TikTok with the gifts. Thank you so much. Let's go, Alperex. What's this, round 5? Round 5. 5 pull-ups, 5 squats, 5 push-ups. Let's work. Woo! Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 squats, 5 pull-ups, 5 push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 rounds down. If you guys are working out with me, drop a comment down below. We got 10 likes on YouTube. Let's get to 15. Thank you so much, Tina. We hit 1.2K likes already on TikTok in under 8 minutes. Let's go. Round 6. Hope you feel better, Tina. Let's go. 5 pull-ups, 5 squats, 5 push-ups. Round 6. Let's go. 2, 3, 4, and 5. 6 rounds down. Let's go. 6 rounds down. Let's go, Leo. Shout out to Leo Says So from Burpees and Chill. We got a collaboration with him on YouTube on Saturday. Said Muscle Hamster Elite. That's what I'm gonna have to change my name. We're gonna rebrand from Officer Burpee, since I'm no longer a correctional officer, to Muscle Hamster. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Then it'll be Bear and the Hamster collaboration. I think Muscle Hamster would be funny. Let's go, Alex. I see you, bro. All right. I hope you have a good day at work, Tina. I might do it, Leo. I might do it. He said that's awesome. I might do it. A Muscle Hamster. That would be funny. Nobody take Muscle Hamster. All right. Round 7. 5 pull-ups, 5 squats, 5 push-ups. Let's work. How's the back look, guys? How's the back? Trying to do the camera angle so you guys can see my back really well. 2, 3, 4, 5 squats, 5 pull-ups, 5 push-ups. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go. Round 7. I might really rebrand. I've been thinking about it a lot lately, about changing the name and just kind of like starting over. What's up, Becca?
Nothing, I got it.
You sure?
I couldn't get something open.
My wife was back there, so you guys can rewind if you want to see my wife. He said backside on 100. Let's go. 5 pull-ups, 5 squats, 5 push-ups. Round number 8. Let's go. Let's just get rid of the troll. All right, let's go. Round number 8. Yeah, that stretch feels good on the lats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Muscle Hamster, small but mighty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What do you think, Leo? The Muscle Hamster, small but mighty. Round 8. Oh my gosh. Tina said, no, I love you as Officer Burpee. I know, I'm having conflicting emotions. Officer Burpee is, yeah, we're doing neutral grip, Leo. Yep, I do like to change up my grips. I've been, you know how bad I want to do chin-ups, bro? I want to do chin-ups all the time, Leo. I just, doesn't hit the back the same. We want to get that lat spread, you know? I want those wings, I want to fly. Fly away. Round 9, 5 pulls, 5 squats, 5 pushes. Let's go. Man, nothing like a long lat stretch on the bottom end of a pull-up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's go. Round 9 down, guys. We're on round number 10. 5 pull-ups, 5 squats, 5 push-ups. Round number 10, and have not even broken a sweat. Let's go. Who's getting a workout in with me? Drop a comment down below. Let me know what round you guys are on. Let's go. Alex said, fly like an eagle. Let's go. Round 10. Wink, wink, Tina. Thank you so much, Tina, for all the gifts on TikTok. I appreciate it. All right, Leo. Enjoy the rest of your day at work, bro. Don't work too hard. Muscle Up to PR said, hello, everyone. OB, what is up? Double tap that screen if you're new to the live stream, guys. Let's get to 20 likes on YouTube. Round number 10. 5 pull-ups, 5 squats, 5 push-ups. Let's work. Oh, okay. Woo! 5 pull-ups, 5 squats, 5 push-ups. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 squats, 5 push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Oh, let's go. We got 14 likes on YouTube. Let's get to 15. Jean Valentine said, dang, bro, how much you lost and what time frame? I've lost over 120 pounds. I lost my first 80 pounds in 8 months. So I lost 80 pounds in 8 months at the beginning of my my weight loss journey. And that's 3 years ago. 3 years now and 120 pounds of weight loss. Thank you so much, Tina. Let's go. Let's go, Alex, with the bicep emojis. Guys, if you're watching right now, spam the chat with bicep strong arm emojis, guys. 5 pull-ups, 5 squats, 5 push-ups. Let's go. Was that 10 rounds down? Let's get to round number 11. Let's go, Shamim. Let's go. 5 pull-ups, 5 squats, 5 push-ups. Round 11. Finally starting to sweat. Oh, there we go. Let's go. Get some push-ups and squats in with me, guys. If you have a pull-up bar, get some pull-ups in with me. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Shout out to Pulsing Iron and Men of Action on YouTube. Let's go, Aid Wallum. He said, you did great, bro. Thank you so much. We got 11 rounds down. Let's get to round number 12. 5 pull-ups, 5 squats, 5 push-ups. Make sure you guys are double tapping that screen if you're watching. Gavin, I've done 500 before. It's actually my personal record. I've done 500 pull-ups, 500 squats, and 500 push-ups in under 2 hours. Yep. 500 pull-ups, 500 squats, and 500 push-ups in under 2 hours. I did it in 1 hour and 55 minutes and some change. What's up, Dayblind Fitness? I see you changed your name. That's what's up. Let's go. Round 12. 5 pull-ups, 5 squats, 5 push-ups. Let's get to round number 12. Oh, I need some more chalk. Ooh, that stretch, that lat stretch on the bottom feels so good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 squats, 5 push-ups, 5 pull-ups. Round 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's go. 12 rounds down. That's 60 pull-ups, 60 push-ups, and 60 squats. In under 20 minutes, guys. Get around and with me. Yes, I can do a muscle up, Adrian. I have videos of my muscle ups on my YouTube channel on the shorts. Jay Nash the Kid. I used to be over 300 pounds. That's why I got a lot of extra skin. It's all over my body, my entire body. Just extra skin everywhere. I got skin for me, you, and everybody else. How big were you? Yeah, 306 pounds. Let's go, Jadima. Jay Nash the Kid. Dayblind Fitness has a second channel. It's awesome. You gotta send me a message so I can subscribe to that channel too, Dana. Round 13. 5 pull-ups, 5 squats, 5 push-ups. Guys, get around in with me. If you have a pull-up bar, get some pull-ups in with me. If you don't have a pull-up bar, get some push-ups. and squats in with me. I used to be over 300 pounds. Check out the Weight Loss Progress playlist on the YouTube channel at Officer Burpee. Follow me on TikTok. There's videos and photos on TikTok as well. Jay Nash, the kid, you cannot outwork a bad diet. Said, bro, I'm 280. I'm trying to get down. You cannot outwork a bad diet. I work out all the time, and every time I break the diet is when I start to gain weight again. It's not as important as having consistency with the diet, guys. That's more to me. If you ask me about weight loss, I would say the diet is like 70 to 80% of the weight loss journey. So round 13, 5 pull-ups, 5 squats, 5 push-ups. I just do this for fun. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pull-ups, 5 squats, 5 push-ups. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 squats, 5 push-ups, 5 pull-ups. Round 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's go. We got 13 rounds down. Let's get to round number 14. Let's go. Jay Nash, what was I eating? You're talking about when? What was I eating when? Because what were you eating? When I gained weight or when I lost weight? Because I'm still on the weight loss journey. Let's get some chalk on the hands. Change up the music. We're on round number 14. Round 14 in 20 minutes. Let's go, Martin Laporte. Cooking Gains. Oh, I love Cooking Gains. Yep, I'm subscribed to Cooking Gains. Love Cooking Gains. And I noticed Cooking Gains, he's been going live lately. And I think that's dope. He should go live. Cooking Gains is a great channel if you guys want to get into some meal prep options. He's got extremely comprehensive recipes, an amazing physique, and just all around great content. So go check out Cooking Gains, yeah. Let's go. Adrian J. Nash, the kid, said, like, what will a day of eating look like for you? Now, a day of eating looks like this for me. This is what I eat in a day. I haven't made a video of it because I'm not the best at creating like short content like that. It's a lot of work for me. So I'll tell you guys what I ate today. I woke up this morning and I had a bowl of oatmeal with a scoop of protein powder. Then I had a second breakfast because I usually try to eat 5 to 6 meals a day. I eat multiple times a day. So I had early breakfast at like 7 a.m. And then I had a second breakfast around 9:30, 10 o'clock. My second breakfast was a scoop of protein powder in water with Catalina Crunch cereal. I love Catalina Crunch. Great macros with good protein. Tiger Mutant, I'm all natural, bro. But thanks for the compliment. I appreciate it. The fact that people think I'm on steroids is great. It's like, what a great compliment. But, all natural, guys. All natural diet and exercise. So I had 2 breakfasts. I had oatmeal with protein powder, and then I had Catalina Crunch cereal with protein powder. Then for lunch, I split my lunch meal prep up into 2 meals. It's the same meal, but I eat the same meal twice for lunch. So my lunch meal prep was slow cooked chicken fajitas that I made myself with chickpeas that my wife made with some sauce and some seasoning over a bed of cauliflower rice. So that was my lunch. I ate 2 of those because I take a whole meal prep and I split it in 2 so that I can eat multiple meals. So that's 4 meals this morning. I have not eaten yet. I have 2 more meals that I want to eat this afternoon. I will probably eat some eggs. I'll eat 2 eggs and I'll add in some egg whites to get more protein in there. And then I will eat most likely some protein pancakes. I like the Better Goods brand. I've had the Kodiak brand. I'm not a big fan of the Kodiak brand. I want to say I had a different brand too, and I wasn't a big fan of it as well. I like the Better Goods brand of protein pancakes. And that's usually what I eat in a day. I like to eat the sugar-free popsicles or like the low-calorie popsicles as a nice snack. They're usually like 25 to 35 calories. So I can eat 1 or 2 of those. I drink a lot of sparkling water. What's up, Dion Staley? What's up, my brother? I drink a lot of sparkling water and sugar-free sodas, and like 2 to 3 a day usually. I like rice cakes. I eat a lot of rice cakes too. But the rest of like the week, I like tuna fish. I eat a lot of Greek yogurt. Oh, that was part of my lunch meal prep too. I top it with Greek yogurt. Zero sugar soda, good. It depends on what you mean by good. People, see, this is the thing. People are so worried about sugar-free soda has sweeteners in it. Like, if your goal is to lose weight, then you're going to want to, there's nothing wrong with having a sugar-free soda. I mean, whatever, you guys do you. If you want to cut all sodas out, then that's fine. Drink sparkling water. I drink sparkling water more than I drink sugar-free soda. But I also don't eat for health. I eat for weight loss. Health and weight loss do not go hand in hand. They don't have to go hand in hand. Health and weight loss do not have to go hand in hand, and they don't always go hand in hand. You can eat healthy food and gain weight, and you can eat unhealthy food and lose weight. It's just the facts. Let's go James Garden. Let's go Dion Staley, J Nash Kid. Let's go Alex. He says, so it's cool to take creatine in the morning and way later in the evening. See, Alex, I think worrying about, like, I'm not saying you're worrying about that, Alex, but I think worrying about that is more mentally consuming than it needs to be. I take creatine in the afternoon with my pre-workout. I just took pre-workout. I only take pre-workout on my afternoon workouts unless I'm doing something big in the morning. So I just took pre-workout before I started this live stream with 5 grams of creatine. And as for whey, I take whey in the morning, sometimes in the afternoon too. I don't worry about that. Jay Nash, this is cardio. I am doing cardio right now. James Garden, Lucky James said, can eating 2 times a day help loss fat? I eat 6 times a day usually, and I still lose weight. And I used to eat 2 times a day, and I used to lose weight. It doesn't matter how many times a day you eat. It doesn't matter what time of day you eat. It's about the calories in and the calories out. Calorie deficit, calorie deficit, calorie deficit. You can eat 1 time a day. You can eat 10 times a day. If you're eating over your maintenance calories, you're going to gain weight. If you eat below your maintenance calories, you're going to lose weight. Thermodynamics is that simple. It does not need to be stressful. It's already hard enough to lose weight for most people. Worrying about the time of day that you eat and worrying about how many meals a day you eat instead of just focusing on the calories. If you just focus on the calories and focus on what your goals are. What are your goals on your weight loss journey? Do you want to cut up and maintain the muscle? Because there's a way to do that. You got to stay in a calorie deficit and eat the right amount of protein. Are you just worried about what's on the scale? Well, then you don't have to exercise at all, and you just have to eat less calories. You're going to be skinny fat. So that's on you if that's what you want. But like that's the hard pill to swallow. People don't want to realize. They want to make it more complicated than it needs to be. Calories in, calories out. It's that simple. Can you lose fat without tracking calories? You can lose fat without tracking calories. Eventually, you will plateau. You will hit a point where you are no longer consistently losing weight accurately. So that's why it's so important to track, because if you're not tracking, you can't effectively long-term diet. You can't lose the weight over long period of time, and you will start to fluctuate in ways and you don't understand why you're fluctuating, and your water weight goes all types of imbalance, and you start to gain fat in places, and you're like, oh, well, I'm less weight, but I look like crap, you know. Jane S., I've been eating better. I've been at the same weight for 3 weeks. I don't get it. When I started, I was losing fast. I've been eating better. I've been at the same weight for 3 weeks. I don't get it. When I started, I was losing fast. Because you dropped water weight, Jay Nash. That's usually what it is. Elevate mode said, I eat twice a day now. My first meal is at 2 p.m. I feel less tired now, and my gains are fire. Shout out from Canada. What's up from Canada? Shout out to people in Canada. We appreciate you. Love the shout out to Canada. It is Chantel. What is up? I asked my followers to sub you. Thank you so much, Chantel. Go check out Chantel's channel as well. Double bicep Diana Barajas with the bicep emojis. Let's go. Nathan Godwin in the chat. All right, guys, I got to get back to this work. I'm on round 14. I've been talking way too much. I appreciate the support. I appreciate interacting with you guys, but I got to get this workout in, guys. Get this workout in with me. 5 pull-ups, 5 squats, 5 push-ups. Let's go. Round 14. Easy money. Let's go. 5 pull-ups, 5 squats, 5 push-ups. Let's go. 5 pull-ups, 5 squats, 5 push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's go. Somebody said, do you do cardio? This is cardio. This will build muscle for beginners. This is strictly cardio for me. Yep, I'm under 180 pounds this morning. I think I weighed in at like 178. I'm trying to get down below 175. I have been having an extremely difficult time on my own diet, trying to cut below 175. Not because the diet doesn't work, it's because I keep breaking the diet. It's a toxic relationship I have with food. Jay Nash, yep, I used to be 300 pounds. Every time I break the diet, I gain weight. Every time I stay on the diet, I lose weight and I stay cut. If you look at 6 months ago, these abs were not here. These guys at the gym say lift harder, gain more. I don't believe that's true. It is true in a sense where you have to progressive overload, Alex, and you need to eat the right amount of nutrition. You need to eat enough protein in order to rebuild the muscle. You need to progressive overload the weight week by week. So whatever exercises you're using to target certain muscle groups, or whatever split you're following, push, pull, leg, or a 5-day split. I have my own 5-day split I used to do when I was lifting. But you have to get the proper nutrition in order to eat. That's why it's called getting shredded. You're shredding the muscle and you need to rebuild it. If you don't have the proper protein and nutrition in your body to rebuild the muscle, you will continue to lift harder and harder and harder and no longer be able to gain the accurate amount of muscle. Also, be aware for those people that are trying to cut down, you may gain weight when you're cutting down because you gain muscle, especially for beginners. There is a such thing as called beginner gains. Jay Nash the kid, I'm 6 foot and 280. Yours 190. I'm 5'7", bro. I'm 5'7" and 178 this morning. Yeah, Adrian, 195 at 6 foot's great. Frank, you are right. You can lose weight by eating crap food, candy, ice cream, but like Jesse Pollock says, sugar will destroy you from inside arteries. Blood. Sugar is not healthy in a lot of ways. I mean, natural sugars are better than artificial sugars. At the same time, and I know, and you agree with me, Frank, and I agree with you. Health and weight loss are not always hand in hand. So you may sacrifice health by focusing on losing weight, or you may sacrifice losing weight by focusing on health. You can do both. You can eat healthy and lose weight, but it's about the calories in and calories out. Stacking 157, 159, put on 2 pounds in a month. All right, F Stains, get that money. If you're trying to bulk up and get bigger muscles, definitely you're on the right track. Is it better to lift heavy for less reps or lift lighter for more reps? I will say this, I am a lightweight multiple rep or high rep multiple set lifter when it comes to lifting weights. I personally prefer and recommend doing lower weight, higher reps and multiple sets, but it really comes down to the volume. You can get the same results lifting heavy and doing less reps and less sets than you can lifting lighter and doing multiple reps and multiple sets. The big difference comes down to harm reduction or injury reduction. When you lift lighter weight and do multiple reps and multiple sets, you have less of a risk of injuring yourself. So I always prefer going lighter weight, multiple rep, and multiple set because you have the less of a risk of injuring yourself. But you can get the same results doing heavier weight, but you're risking getting hurt. So I hope that answered your question. I prefer low weight, high rep.
All right, round 15. I'm getting sidetracked. I really appreciate everybody in the chat interacting with me. Guys, drop a comment down below if you guys are working out. 5 pull-ups, 5 squats, 5 push-ups. Let's get this money. I'll get to your comment in a second, Nas. Let's go. Woo! 5 pull-ups, 5 squats, 5 push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 15 rounds down. Let's go round number 16. Nos said, funny, I've only ever plateaued when tracking calories. What if I am not? It sounds like you're not tracking properly then. Anybody that says they're tracking, then you might not be tracking properly, or the tracking that you're doing isn't where you're supposed to be. Weight loss is not linear. What if I am not losing weight at 17 to 1800 calories at 214 pounds after 4 weeks? Should I go lower calorie, already doing weights 4 times a week? I say reevaluate. Make sure you're tracking properly. That's really important. So if you think you're eating 17 to 1800 calories and you're at over 214 pounds, something's up. Chances are you're not tracking properly, or you're not tracking the little bit of snacks that people pick at often, or there's something you're missing on you're not tracking something properly. Do you drink alcohol? Because that has calories. Do not drink your calories, guys. That is like one of the worst things to do if you're on a weight loss journey. Let's go, Voos. What is up, bro? My question is, how are you tracking your calories might be the problem. Voos said exactly what I'm saying. And Voos is a former bodybuilder. And he's got medals to prove it, guys. What do you think about using MKs? What's MKs? Alice John said, Mark, that's good. I don't know what MKs are. I need known that I am marked as, okay. I'm just gonna. Yeah. Adrian said, I stopped alcohol 6 months streak. Hey, praise the Lord, Adrian. I'm so glad to hear that. People that deal with substance abuse, as somebody who has dealt with substance abuse issues myself, nobody's perfect. Even though I'm a Christian, I definitely have fallen short, and I will continue to fall short, and I am not perfect. We're going to keep you in prayer, Adrian, in the mighty name of Jesus, that you continue to stay cleansed in that mighty and holy blood. Let's go, Callie, 236 foot, 330. Do you think I could lean out by the month of June? You could, but it takes a lot of discipline and consistency. Consistency is key. Discipline is everything, guys. Let's get the bicep emojis going off in the chat on YouTube, guys. We hit 33 likes. Thank you, guys, for your love and support. Make sure you double tap that screen and drop us up on the channel. Let's get to 8,000 subscribers. Stain said, MK677, I don't know what that is. What is that? Is that like a brand or something? Adrian, yeah, I feel that, man. There was multiple weekends back to back to back. It just didn't stop. So I get it. All right, round 16. What's MKs, guys? 4, 5. Let's go. 5 pull-ups, 5 squats, 5 push-ups. Let's go. Easy work, guys. Shout out to Pulsing Iron on YouTube. Shout out to Men of Action on YouTube. Their handles are in the description. 3, 4, and 5. I did not believe I could do hundreds of pull-ups until I watched Pulsing Iron and Men of Action. Was like, wow, these guys are doing it. If they can do it, I can do it. And now I do it. He said, David Goggins 2.0. Yeah. And that was the other thing, is like, I used to watch David Goggins and I'm like, that's insane that this dude can do that. But it wasn't until I saw Max from Pulsing Iron and Dennis from Men of Action, when I watched them do pull-ups, push-ups, and squats into the hundreds, was that switch in my head was, if they can do that, I can do that. I just have to do it. I just have to keep pushing myself. And I've been pushing myself for months now. And my current personal record on this routine is 100 rounds. 500 pull-ups, 500 squats, and 500 push-ups in under 2 hours. That is, for me, was an amazing personal record. Let's go, the doers. What's your favorite color of the alphabet? What? I don't even know what that means. Oh, it's a growth hormone drug, Luce. OB is natural. He doesn't recommend doing that. Definitely not. Don't take steroids, guys. Don't take growth hormones. Don't take SARMs. Don't take. I don't even recommend taking weight loss drugs because there's going to be a commercial coming out in like 5 years that says, were you or a loved one on Wegovy or whatever? Were you and a loved one on a GLP-1? Well, you may be entitled to compensation. I'm just saying, I wouldn't be surprised if it happens. This is all natural, guys. I had no weight loss surgery, no weight loss drugs, all natural, hard work, diet and exercise. And first and foremost, grace. Grace by the glory of God. Alex said it's a hormone receptor, MK67. That's funny, it's 67. 6-7. All right, round 17. 5 pull-ups, 5 squats, 5 push-ups. Let's go. One, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 squats, 5 pull-ups, 5 push-ups. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 17 rounds down. Let's get to round number 18. I'm having a lot of fun talking with the chat. I appreciate the support, guys. I really appreciate the support. Let's go. I like that. Martin said super chat, super stickers, and memberships are also available. The membership on the YouTube channel is only 99 cents. You get access to all the members only live streams, short videos, and emojis that we have in the chat too. For only 99 cents for the whole month. So I appreciate the support. All donations are appreciated. They are not necessary. Let's go. Round number 18. 5 pull-ups, 5 squats, 5 push-ups. Let's go. Five pull-ups, 5 squats, 5 push-ups. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's go. Round 18. Shout out to Leo said so. From Burpees and Chill, we're going to be doing a weighted burpee routine with Leo this Saturday on his channel. How many members do I have? I don't remember, Frank. Like 50 or less. Let's go. Alex said no fear. Yeah. A weighted burpee routine on Saturday is going to be insane. It's 500 burpees, 1,200 push-ups. It's the burpee burger routine. We're doing a weighted burpee burger routine. It's gonna be crazy. It's 1,200 push-ups with a 40-pound weighted vest. So we're gonna be busting out the 40-pound weighted vest. We're gonna be doing 500 burpees with 1,200 push-ups. Check out Nate Live Talk. Good man. Let's go. Mrs. Burpee with the locked-in emojis. Man, you and Leo are insane. Yeah, Diana, it's going to be crazy. This Saturday, I want to say it's 8 a.m. Eastern. No. It's going to be, I think, 10 a.m. my time, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time this Saturday morning. I have to double-check with Leo. We have the time put together already. I just haven't posted it. I haven't posted about it, and I haven't posted it. But it's going to be fun. I'm going to be collaborating with him on his channel, and I will be live streaming it separate on my channel as well. So I'll be running dual stream, and then I'll have to get a third phone and live stream it on TikTok too. So make that burger big, baby. Yes, sir. Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be crazy. Round 19, guys. 5 pull-ups, 5 squats, 5 push-ups. Round number 19. I used to be over 300 pounds. I used to weigh over 300 pounds. Check out the Weight Loss Progress playlist on the YouTube channel at Officer Burpee. You can see me lose over 120 pounds, all natural. Diet and exercise. At-home workouts, guys. At-home workouts. No gym membership. Over the last 3 years, I've never had a gym membership my entire life. All natural. I want to say it's Saturday at 10, Alex. Yeah, I really don't remember. I have to double check. Eastern Standard Time, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let's get around number 19 because he's in a different time. He's what is it? Not Central Time. He's 3 hours behind. I don't remember. He's on the West Coast. Round number 19. One, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I think we're going to finish off at 20 rounds today. Nice and light. 20 rounds. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's go. 5 push-ups, guys. Yeah, nice and easy. Light routine today. 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'm just getting back into the swing of my routines. I didn't even work out this morning like I normally do. That being sick for 2 weeks really screwed me up. I didn't live stream for a week. I didn't work out for over a week. And it messed me up physically and mentally. So just trying to get back into the swing of things. Trying to focus on the diet a lot. You know, exercising is really important on a weight loss journey, but you cannot outwork a bad diet. If you're not being consistent in the diet, it doesn't matter how consistent you are in the gym, you will plateau. You will plateau if you are not consistent with both diet and exercise. So let's go. Sham LFC's in the chat. What's up, bro? Let's get those bicep emojis in the chat, guys. That's right. Sham put the locked in emojis, guys. Locked in. We got to get locked in again. I was locked in for a good 4 to 6 months last year, and that's when the abs showed up. Now I have to lock in again so this summer we can get that beach body. Looking like melted ice cream, guys. Hashtag melted ice cream in that chat. Hashtag runny eggs. Yeah, only the OGs know what's up about that, right, Sham? Runny eggs in the chat. Hashtag runny eggs. Hashtag melted ice cream. That's an old one. We haven't said that in a while. The other day with the white t-shirt, white shirt, you were... Alex, you don't even know, bro. I don't even sweat like I used to sweat, bro. Ever since I started doing high-intensity burpee routines, doing thousands of burpees now, and working out twice a day, I don't sweat. Like, I started breaking a sweat today a little bit, and it goes away so fast. Like, if you look at some of my older live streams from like 4 to 6 months ago, pouring sweat. I even used to take my shirt off and wring it out. Hashtag melted ice cream on YouTube. Let's go. Yeah, I'm gonna do this is the last round. I'll do just a quick 20 rounds, 100 pull-ups, 100 push-ups, 100 squats. Nice light exercise. I'm gonna call it a day today. And tomorrow afternoon, I may or may not exercise. I'm gonna tell you guys right now, Monday I am not exercising. Monday I will not be having an afternoon routine because it is my son's birthday. So I'm gonna spend time with my family. We're gonna celebrate his birthday, and that's it. I won't be live streaming Monday morning or afternoon. Saturday morning, we're going to have Manny's Morning Motivation at 6 a.m., but we're going to cut it short because I have a collaboration with Leo Said So from Burpees and Chill. I think it's at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. But yeah, Alex, you got to check out some of my old live streams on YouTube, bro. Go to YouTube at Officer Burpee. Let's go. Sham entry with the entry level membership, guys. It's only 99 cents a month to become an entry level member, and you get access to all the members only content. We have different tiers. They're considered donation tiers. So let's go. I see that gift on YouTube. Thank you so much for the thumbs up, JJ. Let's go. Let's get some bicep emojis in the chat for Sham LFC and JJ, guys. Screw the W's. And I don't, you know what? W's are fine to show recognition. I want to recognize people with bicep emojis, guys. Let's get back to the double bicep emojis, like how we started. Let's get back to the roots, guys. If you guys are new to my live stream, if you're new to my channel is all about motivating and inspiring others to reach their goals, both mentally and physically, in the mighty name of Jesus. Jesus is my Lord, my Savior, my healer, my Redeemer, my provider, my friend, my King, and my God, God above all. So I have to stay true to the roots. We're going to go right back to where we were on this live stream on this channel, right back to the same old sayings that we used to say. So let's get some bicep emojis in the chat for Sham LC and JJ on YouTube. Would you rather have fingers as long as your legs? Huh, that's a good question. That'd be baby legs. I guess I'd have to go with long fingers. Guy Revy, thank you so much. Let's go with the bicep emojis in the chat on YouTube. Let's go TikTok, start spamming the chat with the bicep emojis. Yep, my son turned 9 on Monday. Oh, let's go. 5 pull-ups, 5 squats, 5 push-ups. Round number 20, guys. We're just going to call it quits after this. 100 pull-ups, 100 push-ups, and 100 squats in under 50 minutes. Wasn't a great, quick live stream, but, we get to it anyways, skin to skin. Don't be weird. Don't be weird on YouTube. I don't want to have to kick you out. Appreciate the support. Appreciate the comments. Just don't be weird. 5 pull-ups, 5 squats, 5 push-ups, round 20. Let's go. We're going to keep these nice and controlled. One, 2, 3, 4. Last one, guys. Easy. Easy. Let's go. 100 pull-ups down. Let's go. 100 squats. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5 push-ups, guys. Ugh, let's do the spring ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I gotta show off a little bit. Yeah, Sham has 2 accounts. No, Sham is a mod. He requested to have 1 account modded and 1 account as a member. He likes to see the green. Yeah! Shout out to everybody on TikTok. We hit 6,500 likes on TikTok, and we got 39 likes on YouTube, guys. Let's get to 40. If you're watching, if you're new to the live stream, and you have not hit that thumbs up, please double tap that screen. Let's get to 40 likes. I used to love doing those pull-ups like that, all slow with the feet. I don't know how good it looks though. You guys tell me. The whole. I don't know. I don't practice that anymore. I used to love doing that stuff at the playgrounds with the kids. It's fun. 40 likes on YouTube. Let's get the bicep emojis blowing up the chat on YouTube, guys. Thank you guys so much for the support. We just did 100 pull-ups, 100 push-ups, and 100 squats in 50 minutes. Nice, easy, light routine for myself. Maybe not other people. I also worked up to getting to this point. If you look back 6 months ago, I was not able to do half of what I do today. So keep pushing yourselves, guys. Be comfortable with being uncomfortable. Strive for greatness. Do more today than you did yesterday. Do more tomorrow than you do today. Because we can't stop. And we won't stop. In the mighty name of Jesus, I appreciate your love and support. Thank you so much, Kendall, for the roses on TikTok. I used to be over 300 pounds, guys. Check out the Weight Loss Progress playlist on the YouTube channel. Go check out the TikTok at Officer Burpee. There's pictures and videos on there as well. What's up, Blue Collar Fitness on YouTube? Waylon, what's up, my bro? Let's go. 5 pull-ups, 5 squats, 5 push-ups, 20 rounds, all done. I'm going to call it quits for the day, guys. I'm going to go spend time with my family. I'm going to have some dinner. And tomorrow, I'm just going to say it right now. If I work out tomorrow, it'll be random. I don't think I'm going to work out tomorrow. We're going to save and conserve our energy. We're going to rest tomorrow and get ready for this weighted routine. We got 1,200 push-ups to do with Leo Setso from Burpees and Chill with a 40-pound weighted vest. It's going to be insane. It's going to be brutal. Leo and I are going to absolutely destroy the routine, though. I already know because Leo works, guys. Shout out to Leo Setso from Burpees and Chill. No work, no pay. That's what Leo's all about. So it's going to be really fun because I love Leo. He's a good friend of mine. And collaborating with him is it's just the best. So thank you so much, Kendall May Thornton on TikTok with the roses. I appreciate the support so much. I'm going to turn around, get a camera shot of the back. I try to on these pull-up routines. Let's see if I can get a lat spread too. I suck at lat spreads. Man, I suck. I can't lat spread to save my life. I don't know how it looks, guys. I can see the wings, but it feels so uncomfortable. Thank you, guys. I appreciate the love and support. Thank you, guys, on TikTok. We smashed the likes on TikTok. YouTube, keep smashing that like button. Leo is one of the baddest in the game, bro. He needs to change his name to Burpee Genius because that man is the Burpee Genius, man. He's just not only is he a freaking monster, but he's just I don't know. He thinks of burpee routines and he just has this different mindset that I can't get. I don't have that mindset. But go check out the Academy routine. I made my own burpee routine. It's the burpee routine I developed myself. It's just a simple 3 different type of burpees. It's a 5-pump burpee routine. It's what I used to lose my first 80 pounds on my weight loss journey. So I went right back to the roots and decided to make that my routine. So I have my own burpee routine called the Academy routine. And yeah, check it out. Give it a try. Let's go. Shout out to Pulsing Iron on YouTube. Shout out to Men of Action on YouTube. They inspire and motivate me to do pull-ups, push-ups, and squats. So thank you so much. My muscles sore for sleeping effed up. Yeah, I feel that. I've definitely had that happen too. Dang, Kendall, let's go. Let's get some bicep emojis on TikTok for Kendall May Thornton dropping mad roses on TikTok. We just hit over 6.9K likes on TikTok. Keep tapping that screen if you're watching on TikTok. YouTube, let's get to 45 likes. I will spend like 2 more minutes and on YouTube and TikTok just to talk because I had some great conversation with you guys. So feel free to ask some questions. You know what? Matter of fact, let's pull the camera up a little bit. I'll just do some dead hangs. Do some dead hangs while we just chit chat. So drop a comment down below. I'll just do some dead hangs. Dead hangs are a great way to build shoulder strength, forearm strength, and grip, your forearm, your shoulders, just dead hang. This will help get to the point where you can do pull-ups. Very easy. Get a little L sit in there for TikTok and YouTube. It'll also bulletproof your shoulders. Really stretches out the shoulders and kind of helps with the rotator cuff. Especially active hangs. Active hangs, you just activate your lats. You just put your shoulder blades in your back pocket. That's how you do an active hang. That's the cue. Shoulder blades in the back pocket. take a little rest. Let's go. Thank you, Dan. I appreciate the support, guys. Thank you, Kendall May Thornton on TikTok with the roses. Thank you so much, Diana on TikTok. Let's go, guys. We hit 7,000 likes on TikTok. YouTube, we got 41. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, guys. If you cannot do a pull-up, please practice dead hangs. There was a time just a couple years ago I could not do a full pull-up. I couldn't even hold my chin to the bar. I couldn't even jump to the bar and hold my chin to the bar. So it really comes down to starting from the bottom and working your way up to the top. Sham, my new job is great. It's different. It's more active. Like today I walked a couple miles. It is definitely more active. I've been walking a lot because I work outside. I'm a field tech for a telecommunications company. So I'm no longer a correctional officer. I am now a field tech. How much protein do you have for? How much protein do you have for? I don't know what that question means, but I eat 180 grams of protein every day. If it's a bad day and I don't get to 180, I don't go below 160. If it's a really good day, I'll hit over 200. I have no problem staying within the calorie deficit and hitting protein goals. Thank you so much, Waylon. I appreciate it. Corrections was it's near and dear to me now. I was never wanted to be a correctional officer a day in my life, but after being a correctional officer for almost 2 years, it was very hard for me to take a job change, a career change. But the Lord works in mysterious ways, and whatever He has planned for me, I gotta know I'm blessed. I'm blessed and highly favored each and every day. And it was time for me to leave the prison. Unfortunately, I was having too many issues with the health insurance, and I needed to take a job change. So the new job that I have, actually, I get paid more an hour. It's got better benefits. It's closer to home. It's just an all-around blessing, but it's different. And I got so used to doing corrections for almost 2 years that I enjoyed corrections a lot, and I was making a big impact upon the inmate population. And leaving there, I had an inmate cry, and it made me well up almost, because I realized that I made an impact, and I left my footprint there at that prison. And I just continue to pray for those guys that are incarcerated. I pray for the correction officers. I pray for the military. I pray for all first responders, and that's what I encourage on my channel as well. Keep these people in prayer. Your family, your friends, people that you don't know that are incarcerated, they need support. I've never been incarcerated myself, but working in a prison for almost 2 years, you start to realize like how much people need that support. Let's see. I'll get to your question, Adrian, in a second. We had an earthquake. What? Diana, that's crazy. Send me the link. I hope you guys are all right. Here, burpees caused an earthquake. That's crazy. Do what you got to do. Yeah, I got to take care of my family. Family first, Waylon. All right. Adrian said, how did you feel working in the prison system? I'll tell you what. Never wanted to be a correctional officer. Never wanted to work in the prison system. I did not realize how much a correctional officer is like a police officer. You're like a police officer in the prison. It's not a police officer, and they have different training, and being a police officer is way more technical than being a correctional officer. A lot of people can just become a correctional officer. Not a lot of people can go and become a police officer. And I even knew correctional officers that went to be police officers, and some were not able to become police officers. So it is one of those, it's like almost like an entry level into law enforcement. And I personally did not realize that taking on that position as a correctional officer. And then when I became a correctional officer, I was like, oh, dang, I'm scared of police. I personally don't like being around police, but I have a different sense of respect and just a different idea on what police do. Police are people too. Correctional officers are people too. Inmates are people too. People are people, and people can be douchebags, and people can be great, down-to-earth people. So when we judge somebody based on their profession or where they're living or what they've done in the past, it's wrong, because we all make mistakes. There's plenty of times I could have been incarcerated, and there's plenty of times I was a douchebag as a correctional officer, having a bad day and taking it out on somebody, and that's not right. So I definitely have a different idea on law enforcement. So I hope that answers your question, Adrian. Sam Champion, my neighbor was a correctional officer. Some of the shanks that he brought home were crazy. Now, let me show you something, guys. All right, because I no longer am employed. So I actually have a box. I don't think I can get in trouble because I'm no longer employed by that company. What? I can't get in trouble. I have a box. I have a box of stuff.
Be careful. It's probably fruit.
I got some stuff in there. I'm not gonna show too much, but let's just say, what is it? You're peeking in the back. Let's just say, don't come to my house to get a tattoo because you might end up with more than you bargained for. Just say that you made them. Yeah, I made these. Hey guys, I made these homemade tattoo guns. I don't play with them. I don't use them because I can't imagine how dirty they are. But they work. They work, and it's pretty crazy. Actually, this note right here is this was the first. I can't show it because it's got HIPAA personal information on it. But this is the first drug fine slip that I ever wrote down. So like I wrote it down on a piece of paper so I could write the ticket later. And I found 3 orange squares tied in a tied plastic bag inside an address book located in the chest pocket, worn by the individual. I took it to the shift office and it was tested positive for Suboxone. So this was my first drug fine in the prison when I worked in the prison. I was going to say that you made them and it's education. Yeah, this is for educational purposes, guys. But yeah, this was a note that I wrote that I could tell you. I found this at 17:05, so 5:05 p.m. outside of the chow hall during random pat searches. I can't share the inmate's number or name, but that was my first drug bust in the prison. Suboxone. I found meth, Suboxone, shanks, all types of stuff. I got my whole handbook in here. Inmates like to hide stuff intricately, and they would sew pockets into their shorts. And I found this pocket on somebody. This was the first pocket I ever found in somebody's gym shorts. Ripped it right out of his gym shorts and took it with me. Little things like that, it's like memorabilia, for educational purposes, right, Sam? LB found it and jumped up and punched the air because of his find. Yeah, I was, you know what? I'll tell you what, Sam, when I did find it, though, when I found that Suboxone on that guy in the prison, oh my gosh. So, story time, and then I'm going to go. So, my first drug bust in the prison as a correctional officer. My first drug bust as a correctional officer in prison. And it was, you know what? It was a couple strips. So, it actually, for being personal use, was a good amount, and it was my first fine, and I was green. I was like a couple months in, maybe, doing random pat searches. And I pointed somebody out. I said, "Come here, I'm gonna pat you down." And he comes up and just I've seen him. He worked in commissary, and he was like normal, respectful guy. He was real respectful, but he just kind of seemed off. And you start to pick up on those things. They're real subtle. When people get nervous and they have something on them, if they're not really good at hiding it, they pretty much, it's like poker. You have a tell. People have a tell. And some people are really good at hiding their tell and some people aren't. So he could not hide it. And I knew something was up. So I said, "Come here. I'm going to pat you down." I had him spread his arms out, start patting him down. And I felt he had an address book in his chest pocket. I said, "Hand me your address book." So he takes it out. He opens it up and tries to show me it and tries to close it and put it back. And I said, no, hand it to me. So he hands me the address book. I take it. And he's like, it's just family numbers and stuff in there. And I'm like, okay, turn around. Because he tried to look at me. And I'm like, turn back around, face the other way. I'm going to go through this real quick, and he's like, no, it's just phone numbers. And in that moment, you're like, okay, what's in this that he doesn't want me to see? So I start going through it, thumbing through it. I'm like, huh. Next thing you know, I see a little baggie in there. So I take it out, and it's Suboxone strips. I think it was 2.5 strips or something, which can be a lot, especially for how much Suboxone goes in prison. It can be a lot of money. Because I was 2 full strips. And I know that doesn't seem like a lot, but they take 1 strip and cut it down to like 12 or whatever, into like these little tiny little pieces, and they serve it for however much they do. And so I was like, oh yeah, turn around, and I cuffed him up and took him to the hole and wrote my report. And that's my quick and short story on my first drug bust in the prison. I had since found tobacco, marijuana, meth, and all that other fun stuff. Never did find a cell phone on somebody. I always wanted to find a cell phone, but finding a cell phone becomes like, you either get real lucky randomly finding a cell phone, or you go out of your way to find a cell phone. And I was never very good at going out of my way to find things. I just was good at finding things when I found things. I knew some of the tips and tricks to look, but I just went to do my job, and interact as much as I could to kind of like lighten the mood for people, because being in prison is not fun for them. So, I wasn't going so far out of my way to find a phone. I always wanted to. I found multiple shanks though. I never took a shank home. He said it would take. Yeah, my neighbor that was an officer said that he would take them home because it was easier to just slip it in his pocket and throw it away than do all the paperwork. Sometimes it's sad but true. The paperwork can be like, I'll never forget the last time I found a shank. I think it was the last time I found a shank in the prison. I found it like an hour or so before my shift ended, and I ended up spending 3 hours after my shift doing paperwork because this guy had so much property at his rack. I had to go and check mark everything that he had in his personal property because I found a shank in his bed. At the same time, I wouldn't want to be a correctional officer busting everyone and having every prisoner hate me because then your life's in danger. Not always, Sam. You know what? There's a way to go about it. That was my big thing, is I would tell the inmates all the time, like, if I see it, I gotta take it. So you either better be really good at hiding it, or hope I don't find it. And that's it. You can't be mad at it. It's a cat and mouse game. You can't be mad at me if I win. Because you win 90% of the time when you're a correctional officer and you're working in prison, you're losing. They hide everything all the time. So when I win, don't be mad at me for winning. Now, if I go around being a douchebag, walking around and sticking my nose in everybody's business 24/7 on a high alert, I have to be like that my whole career. And you know what? You get more respect out of being consistent than you do from being wishy-washy. And I was not going to be consistently in people's business like that. So I stuck to being like chronically growing, said that's fair. That was my big thing, is fair, firm. They teach you in academy, at the academy I went to, fair, firm, and consistent. And I took that to heart before I became a correctional officer when I was just in the academy. They said, be fair, firm, and consistent. I said, I'm going to be myself to the fullest and stay like that no matter what. And I would always go to guys and be like, don't start no, don't be none, don't run your mouth at me, I won't run my mouth at you. I'll give you respect, I'll call you sir. I say please and thank you. Like I give the same respect to every human being, especially being, even if you're an inmate, I would give you the same respect because you're a human being first. But if you're going to be out of pocket with me and treat me all types of ways because I'm a CO, then I'm going to treat you all types of ways. Not because you're an inmate, but because you're being out of pocket. And that was my way of getting respect and giving respect. Don't be sideways with me. And I'm wrong, and you know what? There's been plenty of times I apologize to inmates. Plenty of times. You know what? You're right. I was out of line, and I apologize, and I'm sorry. Because that was wrong. You got to be the bigger person sometimes, especially working in a prison, and say, I'm sorry, because you're an adult, and I'm an adult, and you're a human being, and I'm a human being, and I'm going to give you the respect as a human. Yes, I'm a correctional. Well, I used to be a correctional officer. When I was a correctional officer, yes, I'm an officer. Yes, I have the higher authority. And yes, you need to listen to my direct order. At the same time, I have to give that respect in the direct order of within the guidelines of my job. I can't just be a douchebag to be a douchebag for douchebag's sake. Being a douchebag for me meant you got out of line with me and disrespected me. You're still going to follow my direct order because by policy you have to, and I'm trying to do my job. But now I'm going to be a douchebag to you because you were a douchebag to me. My respect goes out of the window the second you disrespect me. And I would even tell guys all the time, I wasn't being disrespectful to you. I wasn't yelling or raising my voice at you. I just need you to do what I'm asking you to do. As simple as that. Sam Champion, at the same time, chronically growing. Waylon said, did you ever do any burpees with inmates? Waylon, I did burpees with inmates on my last day of work. I was doing push-up. I was doing my push-up challenge. I had so many inmates when I did my push-up challenge. Like, whoa, what was that? Let me see it again. And they were trying to do it, and some of them could do it, and some of them couldn't do it. And they were like, oh my gosh. Officer Perez, show me that again. Let me see that. Oh my God. And then I had guys just flooding in. They're like, well, let me see it. I didn't see it. Some guys were just going and running and telling everybody, Officer Perez is in here doing some burpees. You got to see it. Because they knew. I would tell guys all the time, I do YouTube. I have, a fitness channel and all that. I would tell them all the time. They didn't get to see me work out though. Sam, I agree. That is respectful. Don't be sideways with OB, you heard. Is there actually big drug bosses in prison? Yes. Or prisoners that are bosses that run the yard or run gangs. So I wasn't big into the gang affiliation side of, because there's all types of investigation, stuff that's behind the scenes in corrections. I personally was interested in those things. Here, let me get into this lighting. I personally was interested in those areas of the prison, but it wasn't me. I was the type of officer. See, I left the prison being crisis intervention team and peer support, and I wanted to be hostage negotiation team. I was the type of officer you want to call when you have an inmate that was erratic and needed to be talked down. I was the officer that when you needed to not use force and when you knew an inmate needed to just hash it out and talk about something, I was the officer you want to call. They called me the inmate whisperer for a while because I was the guy that you wanted. I could just talk, I would just talk to inmates because I treat them like people. Just because they're an inmate and incarcerated doesn't mean they're not a person. But there are prisoners that are like bosses and they control groups of prisoners in their groups. Yes, there is gangs. The prison that I worked at had Bloods and Crips and GDs, and there's a gang. So I worked in an Ohio prison, and the prison that we had what were called heartless felons. So heartless felons is I think it's I know it's in Cleveland, but it's also in trying to remember. Heartless felons. I don't know if anybody knows anything about gangs, but I don't have a 6-pack. I got a 4-pack. Somebody said show 6-pack. I don't have 6 yet. I only got 4. So Chillicothe, yeah. So Chillicothe kind of. There's another. Oh my gosh, it's just on the tip of my tongue. There's another county that heartless felons are really big in, and it's south of Cleveland or something. Akron has heartless felons. So there was we had a lot of heartless felons. How many packs do you have? I used to have 1, now I got 4. I always am asked to show off the push-ups at school. I got all the guys impressed. That's awesome, Diana. You are impressive, Diana, for sure. Alex said burpees are hard. Burpees are hard. That's why people don't want to do them. We hit over 7,000 likes on TikTok. Let's get to 50 likes on YouTube, guys. We got 46 likes on YouTube. Let's get to 50 likes, guys. Yep, I got a 4-pack, a solid 4-pack, kind of. More like a 3. It's 1, 2, and 3. But I can almost get that center part to come out. I'll get there. I just have to stay on the diet. Any other prison questions? Because I no longer am a correctional officer, so I no longer have to be as I had to sign a non-disclosure agreement when I became a correctional officer. I don't know how far that NDA goes, Do you have jawline? I don't know. Do I have a jawline? Let me mute a little bit. Probably not. But yeah, corrections was really rewarding. I learned a lot of things to help my social skills with other people. I also developed really bad anxiety in groups. I already had anxiety in big groups, and it got worse. I still hold on to that anxiety, unfortunately. It comes with a sense of awareness, which is very beneficial in a lot of ways, but at the same time, it makes it very stressful to go do things, go to festivals, go do, like if I go to a concert and my head's always on, constantly on a swivel. I hate people. I hate standing in line. Not because standing in line sucks for people. I hate standing in line because I don't like somebody being behind me. But I learned a lot of coping skills for dealing with like high intensity situations where people are screaming and yelling, or people cussing at me or getting in my face. I am very calm and cool and collect. I have no problem with confrontation, even though nobody likes it. In NDA, you usually got to keep the information secret. I'm not sharing company information, but I will share information about my experience. I don't know I'm not going to share company information. That's irrelevant. What the company, I worked for a private company. I did not work in a state or county or federal prison. I worked for a private prison. So, Butchazar said, how you'll get rid of extra skin from the abs and chest? Surgery, and I'm not going to get surgery. Thank you, Darian, for the heart. I appreciate it. Waylon, corrections have a high turnover rate statistically. Yes. They also have a high unaliving rate as well. So let's keep first responders in prayer, correctional officers, incarcerated individuals, military personnel. Just keep all these people in prayer. They need it. We need it all. Show abs and thighs. I just Googled it. Apparently an NDA for correctional officer, I guess, last forever. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sharing company information, but I will share my experiences. I wasn't sharing a lot of experiences when I was working at the prison. People would ask me questions, and I wouldn't share a lot of information because I didn't want to even touch up on close to the NDA. Let's go, Heaven. I hope you're doing well, Heaven. I know you've been dealing with a lot. It's good to see you in the live stream. All right, guys. That's enough for me today. Love you guys. God bless you guys in the mighty name of Jesus. We did 100 pull-ups, 100 push-ups, and 100 squats. So 300 reps today. Nice, light, easy workout. I will not be working out tomorrow afternoon. I will be working out with Leo from Burpees and Chill. We're doing a weighted burpee routine on Saturday morning. More information to come on that. We will be collaborating on his channel at Burpees and Chill, and I will have it live stream on YouTube and TikTok as well for my own personal library. So, love you guys. Shout out to LP, Eric Report, Low Point in the chat. Shout out to Sham LFC. Shout out to Heaven. Shout out to Alex. How do I say your name, Alex? I don't want to butcher it. Montaguez. I don't know. Are you Hispanic, Alex? Either way, I appreciate you, Alex, for showing up and giving so much support on TikTok. It means a lot. So God bless you guys. Love you guys. And peace. Boom.